Liam McGrath takes it off the Clonmel guy. He passes it to Mossy McGrath. Mossy passes it to Kieran McGrath, and I think Kieran eventually passes it to John McGrath, and John McGrath scores the goal that wins the county final. So according to Stevie Gleeson anyway, it's Stevie of Tipp FM fame, like, so it is like, but that's the way it happened, like, you know. John McGrath won the county final, so hopefully John McGrath will win the All-Ireland for Tipperary next Sunday as well.
That's how all this is done.
Go back and watch the video or what?
I don't know. I don't think it's the name really. It is the camaraderie between them all, because I mean, like, there's brothers, there's cousins, there's first cousins, there's second cousins, there's third cousins, but you know, there's Ryans, there's Evestons, there's Trassies, Connellys. You know, they're related near or far, but as club players, they're all brothers. That's the way they see it, like, you know, and that's all they want to be.
Well, I'm Pat Cullen, I'm president of the club. I'm so honoured to be president of such a small, big club, if you like to say it that way. The McGraths and them, like, I mean, so they're heroes here. And heroes to us, no mind about the younger lads, but naturally if you have one or two in any club, if you have county players, and if they're as laid back as the McGraths are, which they are, there's no egos about them, that they come, if they were there in the field this evening, you wouldn't know they were McGrath, you wouldn't know they were a county player. You'd know they were better than the other lads.
Listen, it's home from home. You know, your own is always close to you. But I think this is do you know what I mean? This is really unique. Even what you mentioned, we had a cup of tea and it's nice. Some of the players might have the men after training. But they decided this, and the ladies inside then row in every night, and we go in and to make their own sandwiches. They pour out their own cup of tea, but it's there for them, and it's great to have that chat. You know.
We tried the music and we tried the dancing when they were younger, but that didn't work out. You know, sport was number one, and it was constant. You know, from under 12, when Noel was under 12, Brian was younger, and when Noel got to minor, Brian was under 12, so it was constant. And John in between then, it was week in, week out. But it was great, we loved it, they loved it.
Everyone knows there's a telepathy there between brothers, like, you know, that they operate almost on instinct. Like, they said there was a few passes in particular that Noel would have given throughout the year there, passes into John, like, that led to big scores, like, you know, and that's what brothers do, like, that's the telepathy, so the bond is there, that's for sure.
We're working so hard throughout the field. It looks like Noel McGrath is going to make an appearance.
Yeah, that's probably the proudest and the most emotional moment, in Croke Park, and it was good. Yeah, good.
Yeah, it was a huge day after a difficult year, I suppose, but it was great to see him out the other side of it, and you know, you try to leave that behind you and not make anything of it, because that's touching every household, like, you know. So he's no different to a lot of fellas that have been through tough times, like, you know. So you tend to dwell on their good days and their successes, and
and the support from the nation, really.
Loughmore-Castleiney is back. Standing ovation.
Maybe there might be, hey, you should have given that pass or something like that, you know. But generally the killing was done at home, like, you know, in the lawn or out the back when there be maybe a birthday party on or something, that it might be 10 or 12 around the place, and with the cousins will be there, and that's where the real war will be. That's where you fall out, like, you don't fall out here, but in the lawn at home there certainly would have been fallouts, and it could continue into the kitchen afterwards as well, like, you know.
That's where they learned, like, you know. So there's a whole lot of cousins there, like, you know. So there's Avestons, there's Trassies, and there's There's Campions in another parish just up the road there, like, and Shorts in Upper Church. So there's a huge group there that expands out, like, and yeah, they meet one another in the local championships, and yeah, it can be fiery enough too, like, resembling what used to take place in the lawn at home. Yeah, that's the way it is, like.
Yeah, there is. There's flags everywhere, all over the county. Yeah, there's no point in saying there's not. There is.
I have never seen anything like it. When it comes from tickets, it's the first thing, and like the Tipp, the county, I think I just really appreciate what this group have done.
Well, I think we are just so proud of them, as we always have been in Loughmore-Castleiney, playing for the club, and over the years in the county level. We're clearly thrilled with all they have achieved this year and other years, and wish them the very best of luck from everybody in Loughmore-Castleiney GA Club.
Up Tipp.
Up Tipp.
And sure, the same lads are around the way, but they'll get older. But like I always say, we live in Tiernanoke in this parish. People never grow old.
That's excellent. I love that.